So we're at the town of Philippi, West Virginia. It will be flooding. You can see on the flood reports there. If I can get this thing zoom in here. It's supposed to be up around 24 foot. I do expect that forecast to increase. If I can get my mouse to work. And let's see here. Scroll down. What does this mean for flooding on this town here? Most areas along the river are flooded. 31 foot. The water is at major flooding. The entire town occurs. So, if this comes up at all, you can expect a lot of flooding. So based on the forecasted high of 25 foot, this is how much of the town of Philippi that actually floods here. So a significant part of the town on both sides of the river do end up flooding here. And we're going to cover other areas too as well, since there's some updates in these maps. You can see the subtle updates on these things, like when you see purple and you see reds and stuff like that, that means you're at major flood, moderate to major flood stage, and that's critical information right there. City of Buchanan is forecasted to crest at 25 foot, but I can see upstream the water is still increasing upstream, so this will go up more. I do expect around it to go up at least a couple more foot on their forecast on the next update. And here's basically a rundown of Buchanan flooding here, what to expect from it. So even at the current forecast, major flooding of Buchanan and surrounding areas. So there is major flooding here. Make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have your phone charged. Make sure you have food and water. Get all your medications and important documents into a bag. Wrap it in plastic. Get dry socks, dry clothes. Have it in a backpack. If you're not flooding now, make sure you have a plan. Middle Fork Tygart Valley, the water is increasing. It is near major flood stage. It more than likely will break a record here. Middle Fork Tygart Valley River at Ellamore is still increasing. It is near record flood stage. The water is forecasted to crest in Bellington on the Tygart River at 15 foot. The water, this forecast, I do think will go up. This is part of the town that actually will flood here. Not very much right now, but time will tell in the next couple hours. Be ready, have a plan. The water levels in this valley here are increasing yet, so that means the water downstream will start increasing. If you're in central West Virginia, and we'll get into this other area over here, there's a lot of flooding going on. You need to have a plan and be prepared. I'll make another couple videos of the other areas that are flooding. It's a lot to keep track of right now because it's moving pretty quick. Thoughts and prayers to everyone.